Hi, my name is Debbie Jackson, and I have the honor of telling you a little bit about Hal Jackson. For those of you who don't know Hal, he was a broadcast pioneer. He was a legend. He was a living legend. He was the first on-air broadcaster to do sports, play-by-play sports. He was the first black to do that. He was honored by 7 presidents of the United States. He was the first black inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. He had a lot of firsts. I can't go through them, but I just want to let you know the kind of person that he was. We used to have the radio station on 2nd Avenue in New York, and 2nd Avenue is like 6 lanes wide, I believe. And we were walking to the radio station, and he looked across the street, and he said, "I got to go across the street." And I said, "Okay," and I went with him. Didn't know where he was going, but he was going across the street so that he could give money to a beggar. But after he gave the money to him, he said to me, "He's usually on the other side of the street." I said, "Wow, that's something." He had the impact on people. We were in the radio station one day. We were listening to the station, of course, 107.5 WBLS, of which we did the Sunday Classics for 30 years. We were listening, and Janet Jackson was in the studio. So I said to him, "Hey, Janet's downstairs." And he said, "Oh, okay, let's go see her." So we went downstairs, and the radio station the door had like a window, that you can see through. And she was down at the other end of the station in the studio. And she was looking out the window. And then she turned around and saw him and was like, "Oh," and she came running across the studio, threw the door open, and threw her arms around him. I said, "Wow, look at that." And there was another time we went to a record release party for Diana Ross when she first went to RCA Records, and we were in a hotel room, and it wasn't a room, it was a penthouse suite, and the place was filled with people. I mean, just filled. And she made her entrance. She came down some stairs, and she looked around the room, and she says, "Oh, wow, look at all the people here. Hal Jackson," and she threw her arms around him. That's the kind of feeling that people got when they saw Hal. And if you had the opportunity to meet him, you would know that feeling very well. But anyhow, happy Father's Day to Hal. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there, to the stepfathers, to the fathers who have stepped in for fathers, to the men who have stepped in for fathers, to the mothers who have been fathers, to our young and impressionable kids that are out there that really need guidance. I want to say thank you to Crew TV, and much success for you. And I must say, happy Father's Day to Dave. Happy Father's Day.